Welcome to the Pacers podcast. This is Grant,
Zach,
and Corey.
first time guest. We're happy to have him here.
Happy to
Thank you for coming on.
Anytime.
the Cavs.
Yeah,
my
Cavs
brother,
fans.
My
Cavs
brother in
fans.
Christ.
This is not a Cavs podcast.
Donovan
This is not a cast podcast.
Donovan Mitchell.
So we're gonna start off with the just overall feeling of the season for the Pacers this year. Me, I will say I had expectations of them making the playoffs, maybe being like a 6th seed.
Did you really?
I really did, just because of Halliburton last year, and I thought like Mathurin, but.
Well, the start to the season too.
Yeah,
guys were
yeah.
a
The
high
start,
seed,
the start to the season really got me more so than like before the season started. But overall, I'm happy with like how it ended because like the high draft pick and like we weren't gonna do anything in the playoffs. You know, like I wanted to see us in the playoffs just for like a measuring stick, but nothing past that. What about you?
Okay, so my season recap is basically just the first week of games. Yeah, I was like, how are we not going to get a championship? This season is our season. But, you know, after a while, because Benedict Mathurin came out above all of our expectations.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that was just really cool to see. I think we did well for us. Clearly, we didn't even make the playoffs, but you're a Pacers fan. You guys are Pacers fans. You're a Pacers fans. You're on the sideline.
I like watching them. This year, they were very entertaining to watch play.
Sure,
honestly.
sure.
They had a lot of great games.
Sure.
You know, Halliburton going off all those games.
Very true. But, you know, overall, I like what we did this year. I thought we played well. I think that we're getting some good chemistry going on, you know. Clearly we have things we need to work on.
Yeah.
You know. But overall, good. I'm happy as a Pacers fan. I think we're on a very good track.
You have anything to put in?
I mean, just going through the beginning of the season, the Pacers held a top 4 seed in the East, I think, until
For a minute.
It was for a good little while.
For a minute.
Probably like first 15, 20 games.
Yeah.
Which,
maybe not.
That's a hot start.
Yeah.
It's a hot start.
Unfortunately, came back down to earth a little
Halliburton
bit.
got injured for a little bit.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
really messed
Yeah.
us up.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, he was driving that offense,
Yeah,
all those
clearly.
games.
Clearly.
So, so good season.
Good
overall.
season.
We have 6.8% chance to get Victor, and good transition into the next thing, player recaps. So Halliburton went right on track with, like for me, I was like, he was good last year, and I think he's going to be just like a little bit better, take like another step forward. And I really feel like he did that. And like we said, Mathurin way exceeded expectations.
Way, yes.
Quickly, we're going to probably go them two at the same time. How did you feel about them two?
About specifically
Halliburton and Mathurin. Like, do you think that's
The-
a good deal going in the
yes,
future?
the future is bright. The
Mhm.
future is bright with that. I mean, Halliburton is one of the, if not the assist leader of the league. That
10.4.
that is promising.
He averaged that?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
On a bad team.
On a bad team.
There ain't another.
That's hard, yeah, that's
It's like
hard.
the best other shooter on our team came off the bench, which was
Right.
Mathurin, who's a rookie.
Yes.
So like,
and then another one of our major driving forces of our offense was our rookie, like you just said. So
Yeah.
you know, it's good chemistry already. It's going to get better, I assume. Mathurin's hopefully going to have I don't know if he'll be starting, but I imagine if he's not going to be starting this season, he's going to play still a bigger role.
I think he has to start.
I think he has to start too.
I think at first I was mad that Mathurin wasn't starting during the season.
Yeah, I
because
was
I
too.
want to see like what can he do. He's just like thrown out to the wolves.
Right.
But like now that the season's come to an end, I'm glad he played the bench because next year it'll be a lot easier like transition of like he has a whole off season. No, like I'm gonna be a
Yes.
starter.
Yeah.
I have a lot of NBA minutes under me, and he
Yes.
didn't have any pressure to
Yeah.
win games or nothing like that. So like I really like that at the end of the day. And here I want to ask his opinion on this
Okay.
one.
All right.
What do you think about Rick Carlisle for first season for the Pacers?
Well, I mean, you got to work with what you got. Like, you see what Popovich is doing with the Spurs. You can have
Facts.
one of the best coaches of all time. If the team isn't that good, we're very young and developing, you're not going to win that many games.
Right.
Yeah.
So you saw that in Indiana this year. Carlisle, personally, I think he's a good head coach. I'm not sure how good he is with developing a very young core with what the Pacers have right now.
Yeah,
But I
that's
think
not
with-
something he's had to do before. So
Yeah, like I think he was with the Mavericks a long time before that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was with them in 2011 when they won the
He
ring.
was.
Okay, so
yeah.
they did that, and then
And like that's probably the most overachieving finals team ever.
Oh,
You know
that whole
what I'm saying?
playoff. I mean, they swept
Yeah.
the defending champion Kobe Lakers.
Yeah, and I think they beat the Spurs too.
They just completely dominated the whole.
And
West.
like Dirk Nowitzki, no shade on him, great player, but like you would not think you'd be able to do that with Dirk being your best player. So
Right.
like, I feel like he's definitely able to get the most. He's like Dirk, Jason Terry.
no, they were JJ Barea. I think.
Yeah.
Sean Marion.
Who was JJ Barrett the one with the ugly shot?
That was Sean Marion.
Sean Marion.
What was that,
Yeah.
2011?
Yeah, that boy would be in the corner and he would catch it and he would go. And
Never
it would-
saw basketball in his life,
And it
but
would
made
sometimes
it.
go in.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
But no, so going back to this year, like he's had, good playoff runs. He's worked with not the best teams and gotten great results.
Yeah.
That's happened in the past.
And which is what the Pacers needed. as a coach.
Yes,
Like,
for sure.
We don't need one of those coaches who's like good at managing egos. Like we
Thank
need
God
a
we didn't
coach.
get Doc Rivers on accident. Oh my God. I would have cried.
Right.
So the next player I want to talk, and I don't remember his stats off the top of my head because I looked at him earlier. Jordan Nwora, who we got from the Bucks for basically just taking.
You're a
on
big
the salary.
fan of this guy. This guy's been talking to me about this guy for a long
So,
time.
here's the stats.
He was Google texting me his name. Yo, look him up. I'm like, who is this guy?
So the reason I'm high on him is because we basically got him for nothing. We didn't have to give away any picks. We didn't have to give away any good players. He got 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists on 47% shooting overall, and I think it was 42% shooting on 3.
Yeah.
Which
That's
for
good.
nothing,
That's
like
good.
if he's just like a role player, that is great that we just got for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
Sure.
we drafted him in the first round, not a time.
Do you see him
But-
being like a playing a big role next season?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you
No, I
just-
will
you
say, but I'm just over the moon that we just like got to steal. That's
Sure,
how I really
sure.
feel about
Okay.
it.
Right on. Yeah, he's cool. I remember him on the Bucks. I remember like a specific play or two. Yeah, just because I don't know. Yeah, but so that's cool. But I mean, when you texted me his name and I looked him up, I wasn't like, ah, yeah, I wasn't just like, we got it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, cool.
Say I know like a lot of names and everything. That's the first time I've ever heard that name before in my entire
Yeah.
life.
Like I said,
You might
he's not
recognize
gonna
him.
splash or anything
He was on
like
the
next
Bucks.
season, but
What is he? 6'8". So
He came off their bench last
Small
season.
forward.
so
Yeah.
here's
Okay.
a good one for you. Player recap. Miles Turner. How do you feel about Miles this season?
Oh boy.
Here we go. Miles Turner did.
Dig in.
He did good this season. He did better than I thought he was going to do because last season I was just getting angry all season,
Yeah.
irritated all season watching him being a big man, being our Pacers' big man. What? Shooting fadeaway mid shot,
Refusing to go in the paint.
What?
Refusing to go in the
For
paint.
what? We're averaging what? Three rebounds a game or something
Yeah,
stupid. Like,
7.5. But,
but
still
that's what it
bad.
felt like.
You're a 7-footer.
Facts.
You're a
That's what it felt.
7-footer.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
He was just dancing around, trying to be a shooter, all this
Yeah.
other stuff. Okay, I get it. When you're a big man in the league, you gotta have a shot, but you also have to get rebounds.
You have to be a paint presence.
You have to be a paint presence.
When you're your team's starting center, you have to be a paint presence.
Absolutely, he wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
And not, to his credit, I think maybe he's gotten a little bit better at that. But really, what he has done is has been more of a presence offensively.
Yeah.
Maybe not specifically with his size, but his shots have gotten more consistent, and he's been using his size more. Like this last season,
He seems more confident.
he seems more confident, and he played better. So I'm happy with that. But that being said, if we trade him, I would not shed a tear.
I was gonna actually ask this question to both of you. Do you want to see him on the team next season?
So that kind of segues, and that's honestly all the major players I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Kind of segues into the thing of we talked about this earlier.
Sorry.
We talked about this earlier. I wouldn't mind trading him in certain situations. Overall, like I like him, but like a DeAndre Ayton, if we can make that happen, like I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
because
Peace.
if we have an assist leader, if we could have somebody that could just grab 10 rebounds a game.
Well, that's the thing. You need a paint presence.
Yeah.
But Miles Turner.
But
is
it's
not
like,
giving you that.
I like him too because he does have the defense and he has that stretching ability.
Yeah. Plus, how old is he?
I think he's like 26, 27.
Yeah, he's
Is he?
about to hit his prime. His theoretical prime.
Yeah.
But
I think he hit his rebound like high or whatever in his
Really?
career too this year. which is still 7.5.
That's cool. No, he's been what he did this season was made him very valuable in the trade market.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
So obviously, that him not on the team provided the Pacers get a decent return.
Here's the thing with all this, okay? So we've been watching the Pacers when it was Oladipo and Sabonis, and it was
Yeah.
really fun to us. But we were never ever going to go anywhere with that. Like when we traded for Halliburton, it was like, oh no, we don't want to get rid of Sabonis. But at the same time, we knew that keeping Sabonis long term would lead us nowhere. That's
At
nothing
least with Turner.
with Turner
It's
and
like
with Turner.
one of them had to go.
It's nothing against them specifically, but what we have going on, it's not clicking.
Yeah.
So we got rid of Sabonis, and I'm happy to get rid of Turner for something that clicks somehow.
Turner on the Lakers, I feel like would be great. Like, cause
That's what he wanted to do.
like I feel like he could fit a great role like there, but just like not here.
With
Like-
AD?
Like we need somebody. Yeah, because he can do more of that stretch. He doesn't have to get rebounds with AD. He can just do that
Well,
3
the,
and
the
D.
problem is that's what AD wants to do too.
Yeah.
Facts,
The Lakers
facts.
want a big man that's going to get boards and beat down low, so AD
Yeah.
can post up 12 feet out. Or,
AD is a better Miles Turner.
He is literally a better Miles Turner.
Yeah, so I
Honestly.
mean, whatever. I mean, it'd be cool. I don't really care where he goes. I just want a good piece. We are the team as it is now. We're not going to get much further without a more efficient big man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miles Turner.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you on me within our biggest trade target would probably be DeAndre Ayton?
Kind of, because
Because I
we
think
already
the Suns
went for
were one.
Is
that.
that realistic though?
It's
Okay,
not
so-
real. I don't think it's real.
So we were
Yeah.
talking about this earlier. So
Well, the Suns.
When-
I mean, after last night.
So yeah, so Ayton was supposed to go, to the Pacers with it off of that thing. Suns didn't
they
want to
matched.
pay.
They matched the offer.
Yeah, and what they didn't want to pay Ayton that much. All right. So when they did have to pay Ayton that much, and they got kicked out of the playoffs, I think they might be like, we already didn't want to play him, and this is already not working. We have KD, and we didn't make it out of the second round.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's gonna encourage him to like trade him. And I think we would probably be in like that front ring because like we have a huge cap space,
I
but
just
we
think-
won't spend luxury.
I just think if the Suns move anyone, it's Chris Paul.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's because
Absolutely.
But you're
he's
not gonna get
30
anything back for
He's
it.
what? How old is Chris Paul? 38, 37?
He's at least 36.
But you're
He's
not
old.
getting anything
He's
back
old.
for that. So if you want to like reload, you have to trade Ayton.
Well, yeah, 'cause, Chris Paul, I believe, has a very high salary. So
Yeah.
there's the Russell Westbrook issue of like, do you just let him go and have him sign somewhere else and hope you don't have to pay it, or like, because trading.
They're not getting rid of Ayton, bro.
No, I just don't think that they would get rid of Ayton.
Not now. Not
Just
now.
because of how young he is, and they have made deep playoff runs before with him.
With Ayton.
So
Conference finals.
Yeah,
last
they
season.
went to the finals.
Oh, finals. That's right. Yeah.
I was about to say like
Yeah,
this
no,
little
yeah,
under-
that's right. Yeah.
I believe he had a crazy maybe game tip.
Yeah,
or like
he-
game
Oh,
winning
yeah,
tip.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
efficient.
So
He was efficient.
He has been able to prove that they can go deep in the playoffs with Ayton.
Yes.
So who's a realistic target then?
That's a
That's the
hard
problem.
question.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. They let Ayton go. Like, that was almost like a misstep on their part because
Yeah.
they were just like, we're not going to pay you that, dude. Be quiet. And then the Pacers were like, well, he's a free freaking agent. Let's give him a deal because we could use him. Because we
Yeah.
could absolutely use him.
Exactly.
And then they went, oh, shit, we actually have a good asset that we're not treating right. We'll give you what you want for now. Now, would he be willing to be traded? Yeah. But they're not going to trade. They're not going to do a swap for Miles Turner.
There would not be.
Well,
it
we
would
can
not be a
push
direct
it.
swap.
No.
It would have to be multiple.
And I can't
guys.
see a package. Like, I don't know. I would like Ayton. I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I would like.
Oh no, he would be great on the Pacers. for
Yeah, he
sure.
would.
Just realistically, I mean,
Who would be good? I don't know.
you would probably have to sign someone in free agency, or unless someone does offer a great Miles Turner.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Bring him back. Bring back.
Yes,
Dwight
Boogie, baby.
Dwight Howard back from
I
Tom.
don't want Dwight Howard.
Alright. So since we're talking Miles Turner, I'm gonna talk my Pacers moment of the year when Turner dropped 40.
Oh,
That
clearly.
was
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's not. But
Pacers moment of the year.
you say yours because I have a very close second I want to bring up, but you may take it.
You know, you told me to think about one before the podcast. I couldn't think of one now. I think I have Pacers fatigue, where you watch a game and it wasn't the game for all season. It kind of just feels the same.
I'll give you one because
Sure.
we actually have this clip on our channel of Halliburton making that 3 on the Heat.
Oh yeah.
I have one as well.
If there was going to be, I was going to say, if there was going to be any Pacers moment I had, Halliburton's had at least 2 or 3 game winning threes.
Yeah.
So there'd
Yeah.
be just probably any any one of those.
I'll be surprised what you're about to say.
I was gonna say I forget what the rookie's name is, but he hit the game-winning
Matthew?
three
No,
against-
Nimbard. No, Nimbard.
against the
Oh,
Lakers.
Yes, that was fire.
That was-
That was one of my
I
thoughts.
forgot about that.
that was
So
fire.
we were all watching that game here, and like
That was
we-
fire.
I'm surprised
That
we
was
didn't get a
fire.
noise complaint because
Oh,
we were all
going
just
off. We were going
jumping up
crazy.
and screaming as loud as we could.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was one of the best.
That was an incredible game.
Yeah, it
incredible moment. They had like what he said 2 or 3 of those as well, like over the season, just late.
Halliburton has had multiple. I mean, did you see that clip where he was on the news or he was watching Curry play? He goes, he took that final shot. It was the other day. He goes, I would have taken that shot. You know what I mean? Because like he has taken that shot.
Yeah,
Because you'll see Halliburton take deep ones.
Yeah.
And no splash. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
he is good, man.
he is good.
He is
Like
good.
he's nice. So yeah.
All right, so last thing, goal for next season. So
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of just ask each of you individually what your goal is for the Pacers next season, at the end of the regular season. So like would it would it be a certain seeding or would it be, like lottery?
You wanna go first?
Just general
Sure.
goal.
I got mine, but I want to hear yours.
I guess, like, I don't want to say this, but I guess realistically what I want is the Pacers to be in the lottery again because we're not, like, quite ready and we definitely need all the extra help. Even though, like, I want to see the playoffs because, like, it's been so long and I feel like we could actually be semi-competitive.
Yeah.
I hope things happen besides injuries that prevent us from that, and I hope we are in the lottery again. I hate saying that, but that's fine.
That's
So you
dumb.
want your team to not win. is
That's
what I'm
dumb.
hearing.
I mean,
That's
like,
dumb.
watching game by game, no, I want them to win.
As a guy in a
but-
Cavs jersey, that was mad weird what you just said about the Pacers. No, I was
Yeah.
kidding. Okay, I'll tell you mine. I have 2 simple ones. One, I would like, if not a positive record, a close record.
Okay.
I don't like.
500.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just as a fan of a team, you don't want to see them do bad.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's at the end of the day. That's just as a fan. That, and if I have one goal, it's just to get a good trade.
Facts.
Make a
Period.
good
I don't
trade.
care
Good
what it
trade.
is.
Make a
Yeah,
good
no,
trade.
that's no.
That's a
I
good
take
trade.
that. That's my biggest.
Yeah,
I want a good
whoever
trade.
we draft
Good
is
trade.
whoever we draft.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
One good trade.
Because if we get a good trade, then it changes everything for me.
I
I
mean,
want them to
it's
make the
everything.
playoffs,
Just look at
everything. So yeah,
Yeah.
good
Just
trade.
one
Good trade.
good trade. I don't even care what position. I mean, preferably it's power forward or
Miles
center.
Turner.
Yeah, preferably.
Very center.
Yeah.
Preferably it's Miles Turner
But
leaving.
just one good trade that we can build on. We don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, all right, now we're geared up for the champion. No, something we can build on over the next 2 to 5 years, whatever.
Yeah.
One good trade.
So you look at just the Lakers trade deadline, they made 2 trades at the deadline?
And then all of a sudden,
and just look at how much it turned the
Yeah.
season around, That's how
Yeah.
much a good trade deal will get you in the short and long term for
Right.
your team.
all right, so that's all I got. Unless y'all got anything more.
I think I'm cleared up. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to the Cavs.
Shout out to
You
Donovan
know,
Mitchell,
listen, as a
yeah.
Pacers fan, we haven't made the playoffs.
Thank
in a
you,
while.
Pacers fans, for watching this. Sorry about the Cavs fans. Love you.
Well, as a